Welcome, Deronda here with Foods 101. Today I'm showing you how to make morning glory muffins. This is a very simple, fast, easy muffin to make, yet it's delicious to eat any time of the day. Now the ingredients you're going to need to make this muffin is 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of canola oil, or you may use vegetable oil, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 cup of chopped dates, 1/2 cup of sweetened shredded coconut, 1/2 cup of chopped pecans, 1 cup of shredded carrots, and 1/2 cup of a shredded apple. I used the Granny Smith green apples, and this is what I used to shred it on. Very simple, fast, and easy. And 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. The first thing we're going to do is mix our dry ingredients together. Add the flour, the sugar, cinnamon, baking powder, and salt into a medium-sized bowl. With a whisk, you're going to incorporate these ingredients together. Now next, in a smaller bowl, we're going to add the wet ingredients. And that's going to be your oil, your 2 eggs, and your vanilla. And now, with the whisk, we're going to whisk this together until it's well incorporated. Just like that. Now we're going to add the egg mixture back into our flour mixture, and we're going to pull this together until the dry ingredients are blended with the wet ingredients, because you don't want to over stir your batter here. Okay, now we're getting there. Just like that. Okay, now to this, you're going to add your carrots, your apples. Now, the apples will get a brown if they start oxidizing, so you can mix a little lemon or lime juice in your shredded apples to keep them from turning brown until you're ready to use them. And there's the pecans and dates and the coconut. And we're going to just gradually fold this in to our batter. There's enough moisture in the carrots and apples to where it will continue to thin out the batter, because I know the batter looks a little thick. So just as long as you get them well incorporated, you don't over want to mix your batter. Now I have a 12-cup baking pan here, and with a ice cream scoop, as you can see here, I'm going to go in here, fill it with the batter, and drop it into our lined cupcake pans here until about 3/4 of the way full. This makes it very easy. Now I've got my oven preheating on 350, because these are going to go in the oven and bake for the next 20 to 25 minutes, or until our toothpick comes out clean after testing it. That is the batter. We want to make sure that there's no batter on that toothpick when we pull the toothpick out of the muffin. And oh my goodness, it smells so delicious. Alrighty. Now, 3/4 of the way full is the way to do it. Now off to a 350-degree preheated oven for the next 25 minutes. Here's my baked morning glory muffins, and look how glorious those look. Now, I've just got them out of the oven, and I'm going to take a toothpick to make sure that they are completed baking. And if that toothpick comes out clean, and it did, they are completed baking. Now, if there was a little dough or a little batter on that toothpick, then you're going to have to put it back in the oven and bake it for about 2 or 3 minutes. But I baked these about 22 minutes. Alright, I'm going to let them cool down for about 5 minutes before I transfer them over on a cooling rack, and I'll be back cut into them and tell you what they taste like. So look how beautiful they are. We're just going to pull back the paper here. Grab a hold of it. As you can see, look how lovely those are. Oh my gosh, and if you could be here and smell how fantastic they are. We'll open them up on the inside, and you can see the carrots and the apple and the dates and the pecans, and oh my goodness, if you could smell the cinnamon and all the yummy things in it. Gotta give it a try. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely delicious. I can see why everybody at the Morning Glory Cafe in Nantucket back in the 1970s absolutely loved this muffin. Perfect with coffee, tea, or even with milk. Hey y'all, leave me a comment, give me thumbs up. I'll catch you next time.